Hello, and welcome to the Arkitech Tekla extension tutorial. Before starting, we must download and install the latest versions of the Arkitech Export Tool and framing tools from Tekla Warehouse. After installation, we can see these applications in the Applications and Components bar. We may draw a sample frame on the drawing space using framing tools. Manufacturing settings should be set. We select the frame and double-click on the manufacturing settings. On this page, we can define the parameters related to each machine. These parameters can be provided to the user from Arkitech staff. The top part is related to fixed operations, and the bottom list is related to screw connections. We can list and define the service hole on the web or screw connections on the flange. Flange circles need an offset from the section web. Web circles do not require an offset because they are at the center of the web. Also, we may have a chance to create elliptic holes by defining two sizes. In addition to these, if it is required, users can create a pattern with multiple holes. We may need to enter some values corresponding to lateral and horizontal quantities and the spacings to apply this operation. Size 1 is the hole diameter. Intervals are the distances. The count is the quantities. We click on Apply and create a new machine setting. Then, we should set the panel settings. We select the panel. If it is not open, you need to click on the Select Assemblies button. Double-click on the Frame Setting button. Lip operation can be lip cut or flatten, which is available in the machine. Connection type is the connections from the flanges. These can be selected from the operation defined as a flange circle. Perpendicular connection means the profiles are connecting each other by 90 degrees. Angled are the other connections. Connection type 2 is available for the machines which have two different screw connection tools. If we select the connection type as X5, we may choose an option for this. The tab is set from here if the machine has this tool. Generally, if we set the lip operation and the connection type base settings are set. By inputting distances, we may set some operation lines from the user-defined operations window. If the frame's local coordinate system does not match the global coordinates, we may set a working angle from the other tab. Additionally, we can apply swage for the studs if it is not applied automatically. After these settings, we are ready to export a manufacturing file. Select the frame and double-click on the Export button. The command opens a window where we can select the machine. Then, we give a name for the file. We double-click on the Show Manufactured Operations button to show the manufactured view. Then, we see the operations. As we can see, perpendicular connections are set up with multiple screws. Angled connections are with a single hole. Green is swage. Yellow is lip cut. Blue is the chamfer. In addition to these, we may need to add more operations besides automatic applications. Select the frame and double-click on the Add Horizontal Frame Operation line button. Then, we select the reference and right-click to open the options window. We select the machine and the operation. Then, we may see these virtual lines using the Show Frame Operation Lines button. As a general rule, we use double clicks on the commands. Let's try a horizontal one. We select the frame. Choose the command and select the reference points. Now, we may export a manufacturing file. We see the manufactured view, and additional operations are applied. Also, these operation lines can be found in the frame settings. These positions are from local axes. There is an alternative way to add operations using this window. We would see this new operation on the frame using the Show Frame Operation Lines command. Operation lines are not the only option to add to the frame. We may also add single operations to the profile. We select the profile. Double-click on the Profile Settings button. We select the operation and set the distance from the start of the profile. We use the Show User-Defined Operations command to see these single operations. Assigned operations are shown in black because we have not exported a manufacturing file yet. If we have multiple settings, the export command requires a matching for similar operations. Using this matching screen, we can change the standard operations to different types of settings. For example, we may want to change all screw connections to bolted connections. A different way to add single operations can be added by selecting the reference points. We select the frame and double-click on the Add Profile Operations button. Let's add a couple of swages to the profile. We can see these swages before exporting. We select the frame and take an export. If the operations are the same on the matching screen, we may ignore them. Then, we may see the manufactured view. In some cases, different types of connections may be required on some connections. There is a way to differentiate the connections using the Assign Connection to Profile Pairs command. We select at least 2 connected profiles and double-click on the command. If we need to remove these assigns, we use the Remove Connection from Profiles Pairs command. Then, we may see the manufactured view. We always use the Clear Material Data command if we modify the size, length, and position of the profiles in the frame. In final words, reference user manuals can be found here.